You know that paralyzing urge to just rot in bed? That isn't laziness. It's actually an advanced evolutionary strategy, and it completely solves the most terrifying mystery in astrophysics. We keep looking at the sky, wondering where the aliens are. We assume they eventually blew themselves up or collapsed, but they didn't. They're just taking a 10 billion year depression nap. Welcome to the Aestivation Hypothesis, the theory that hyper-advanced civilizations just put the universe on mute. To understand why, we need to ask Arthur Schopenhauer, a 19th century philosopher who was the patron saint of hating everything. He argued that existence is just a miserable, inescapable pendulum, swinging violently back and forth between pain and soul-crushing boredom. You suffer because you lack things: food, money, or dopamine. But the absolute second you get those things, the thrill dies. You are bored and immediately doomed to desire something else. Now, scale that relentless dread up to a galactic level. Imagine you are a Type 3 civilization. You've conquered the stars. You have infinite energy, infinite resources, and zero predators. You beat the game of reality. So what do you do now? You realize that physical reality is incredibly, aggressively boring. So you abandon reality entirely. You upload your entire species into a massive, planet-sized supercomputer, where you can literally be a god and mathematically script your own joy. Physical reality simply cannot compete with infinite digital convenience. But there's a massive physics problem. Computers get hot. You know how your laptop burns your thighs with too many tabs open? Imagine running 10 trillion tabs to sustain a virtual utopia. Landauer's principle dictates that processing information costs energy. But here's the cheat code. If the background temperature is colder, running a hypercomputer becomes exponentially cheaper. The current universe is about 3 degrees above absolute zero. To a hyper-advanced quantum mind, that's a bloated, sweaty nightmare. If you just wait for the universe to expand and freeze completely, you get trillions of times more processing power for the exact same cost. So you turn off the lights and set a cosmic alarm clock. You go to sleep. You estivate. You wait for the universe to die so you can finally game in peace. This is the real reason the cosmos is utterly, terrifyingly silent. We are the equivalent of showing up to a house party 14 billion years early. The hosts are upstairs, dead asleep in their cryo chambers. And we are down in the living room, screaming at the ceiling. But they aren't ignoring us because we are physically insignificant. They are ignoring us because we are literally waking them up. And here is where the philosophy turns into genuine horror. We are expanding. We are building machines. We are radiating heat. Every time we advance, we make the universe slightly warmer. We are doing loud cosmic construction outside their window at 3 a.m. We are the loud downstairs neighbors ruining their sleep schedule. And if we get too loud, they might just wake up to turn our music off permanently. But do not click away, because it actually gets much worse. What if we aren't just the annoying downstairs neighbors? What if we are literally the alarm clock? Think about it. You don't just wing a 10 billion year nap. You need a wake-up mechanism. But machines break down. You have to use an organic algorithm, a self-replicating mold. You seed the universe with biological life, life that naturally evolves, builds technology, and creates heat, until it reaches a thermodynamic threshold that triggers the system. We think our entire history is a glorious triumph of the human spirit. But we aren't the main characters. We are just the cosmic beep. And what is the very first thing you do to an alarm clock when it wakes you? You smash it to pieces to get 5 more minutes of sleep. All of human art, literature, war, and love is nothing but the mechanical whirring of a galactic snooze button. We are either going to bore ourselves into a digital simulation, or we are going to get swatted by a sleepy alien god. So the next time you feel guilty for rotting in bed, remember you aren't lazy. You are just aligning with the thermodynamic destiny of the cosmos. So shut your eyes and pray they don't hear us breathing.